Letitia James is the former Attorney General of New York and the person that essentially spearheaded the attack on Trump when he was previously out of office, and they were trying to say that he had all of these things that he had done that were against the law. She was the one that was kind of spearheading a lot of that action. Well, the tables have turned on her, and she is now under her own investigation, effectively, but she has been indicted for bank fraud. So let's go ahead and get into the story about what's happening here, but I first want to actually show a video of Letitia James. This is several years ago at this point, right? 2 years ago, when she was talking about the charges that were taking place under Trump. So let me go ahead and play this one so that you guys can see that. Let's check it out here.
Donald Trump and the other defendants have committed persistent and repeated fraud. Last week, we proved that in our motion for summary judgment. Today, we will prove our other claims. My message is simple. No matter how powerful you are, no matter how much money you think you may have, no one is above the law. And it is my responsibility and my duty and my job to enforce it. The law is both powerful and fragile. And today in court, we will prove our case. I thank you all for being here. And again, justice will prevail.
Right. So, yeah, justice will prevail. I'm sure it will. So, it's quite interesting because, she's saying no one's above the law. Well, you do realize that a lot of Democrats, including yourself, oftentimes are skirting the rules to basically get by and to have things benefit yourselves just because of the position that you're in. Surely she knows this, right? Surely she knows that when Trump gets back in office, that this is going to come back to bite her. Well, apparently she was too stupid to realize that. And so this is kind of her finding out moment, right? She is the person that has consistently been this way and trying to indict Trump and trying to say that he's not above the law. No matter how much money you make, it doesn't matter. We're going to come after you. We knew this was a witch hunt a long time ago. We knew that. At the time, we knew it. Now we know it. And before it even took place, when they were leading up to it, we knew it was just a farce because they only cared about trying to ruin Trump's reputation in order to win the next election cycle. That was what it was all about. They didn't care anything about anything else other than trying to ruin or drag Trump's name through the mud. And now that Trump's in office, well, yeah, you're going to have this. You're going to have to face the consequences for that, right? Because the thing is that they tried to do this against Trump, and now Trump, when he was campaigning, even said, these people have been coming after me and using the court system against me, right? Like, of course, this is what they're trying to do. And now they're facing the exact same situation, except there actually might be some credible evidence here. So just so everybody knows a little bit about this Letitia James person, I've looked into her a little bit, nothing too crazy, but this is just another situation where I guess she was at a different event, some women's event or something, and just to kind of see how crazy this lady is.
My mission is clear. I'm focused. I'm prepared. I'm ready. I've been trained by the best. I went to Howard University that overturned legal segregation in this country. I've been taught in those classrooms where Thurgood Marshall once taught. I'm not afraid of no president. Donald Trump, we're ready for you. We're coming for you. We're standing up for you. We're fighting on. We're not going down silent. Victory, my friends, is clear. It's now. And I'm not waiting 4 years. I'm waiting 2 until a speaker by the name of Hakeem Jeffries comes to bring us some rest. Come on, ladies. It's up to us. We saved this democracy before. We'll save it now. Let's go.
Yeah. It's always the left-wing people that have this screech that it's unlike anything I've ever heard before. It's just this loud, annoying screech that just, I don't know, it just makes your ears bleed. So, yeah, she's a bit off her rocker already, right? But this is what she was basically saying. So now the tables have turned. And as a result of the news, she's come out and she's made a statement. And she's going to tell everybody about how unfair this is and how this isn't right. And he's weaponizing the law. Does this sound familiar? I mean, guys, come on, lady. Surely you know what's going on here. Let's check it out here.
Representing our respective states, stand up and enforce the rule of law. The President of these United States is not above the law.
No matter how rich, powerful, or politically connected you are, everyone must play by the same rules.
Please sue him for us.
Oh, we're going to definitely sue him. We're going to be a real pain in the
So basically, she was using the system to favor her, right? I mean, it's as simple as that. It doesn't get more easy to understand than what was actually taking place there, right? So this is something that a lot of Democrats do, and it's just hilarious that she was the one that was coming after Trump to basically try and drag his name, no matter what the situation was. I mean, she literally campaigned on the fact that she was gonna find something. So they were pulling at straws no matter what to get Trump. But now the tables have turned entirely on her. So that was a different video of her, the news covering that little bit of it, and her basically just some more clips of it showing that she clearly was trying to come after Trump. But this is her actual response right here.
This is nothing more than a continuation of the president's desperate weaponization of our justice system. He is forcing federal law enforcement agencies to do his bidding, all because I did my job as the New York State Attorney General.
Right. So now let's take a second to understand exactly what she's saying here. Doing her job? Was she really doing her job? She campaigned on trying to basically go after Trump entirely. That was the whole thing. I don't really think that that's your job. It sounds more like you made that your mission, and that's the only reason why people elected you, was because of that reason. So I don't know if that's called doing your job. To me, it just sounds like being a nuisance and trying to attack somebody that you just don't like because you don't agree with them.
These charges are baseless, and the president's own public statements make clear that his only goal is political retribution at any cost. The president's actions are a grave violation of our constitutional order and have drawn sharp criticism from members of both parties. His decision to fire a United States attorney who refused to bring charges against me and replace them with someone who is blindly loyal not to the law, but to the president, is antithetical to the bedrock principles of our country.
I mean, come on. They did this like crazy when they were going through all of the evidence for Trump and everything. I mean, there was no way that Trump was going to come out innocent in that situation, because every single person that they instated for that, every judge, every juror, just everybody was in on it. It was systematic use and weaponization of the system against Trump. And yet Trump still came out on top at the end of the day. Right. But now she's trying to pretend as if her actually doing illegal things is against the law. It's pretty ridiculous.
This is the time for leaders on both sides of the aisle to speak out against this blatant perversion of our system of justice. I stand strongly behind my office's litigation against the Trump Organization. We conducted a 2-year investigation based on the facts and evidence, politics. Judges have upheld the trial court's finding that Donald Trump, his company, and his 2 sons are liable for fraud. I'm a proud woman of faith, and I know that faith and fear cannot share the same space. And so today, I'm not fearful, I'm fearless. And as my faith teaches me, no weapon formed against me shall prosper.
That is rich right there. That is entirely rich to sit there and talk about faith when you did what you did against Trump and everything that you've done, those videos we just watched. How in the world can you possibly talk about faith in that moment? I mean, I don't know what Christianity this lady believes in, but it is not the Christianity of the Bible. I can tell you that for sure. But, her tone is entirely different in this video than it is in all of the other ones. There's a massive shift here because she's acting like, well, I'm fearless. But this video sure shows that you realize that they have some actual credible evidence there, because you're sitting there pretty stoic and completely different demeanor than you had in all those videos when you were so proud and so full of yourself and knew what you were doing.
We will fight these baseless charges aggressively, and my office will continue to fiercely protect New Yorkers and their rights. And I will continue to do my job.
Oh, yeah, she's scared. She's scared. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments of this lady and the whole situation surrounding this. Remember to subscribe to the channel and to like the video as well. Continue to stay tuned for upcoming videos as well. But with that being said, I will see you guys on the next one.